In this section, I'm going to provide information about the prevalence, onset, and course of panic disorder and agoraphobia. Let's start with panic disorder. Symptoms of panic are common. It's estimated that approximately 1/4 to 1/3 of the population will experience panic-like symptoms at some point in their lifetime. Although these subclinical symptoms never advance to full panic disorder, they're often associated with high degrees of distress. In regard to those who meet criteria for the full disorder, almost 5 out of every 100 people, or 5% of the population in the United States, will experience panic disorder at some point in their lifetimes. The disorder is about twice as common in women. The prevalence of agoraphobia is similar to that of panic disorder, with about 5% of people experiencing it at some point in their lifetime. Little is known about the prevalence of subclinical agoraphobia. Now let's talk about the onset and course of panic disorder. The average age of onset of panic disorder is low to mid-20s, although it could begin as early as adolescence. It's less common for the onset to be over age 45, and in general, the prevalence of panic disorder significantly declines in adults over age 65. The course of untreated panic disorder varies by individual, with some having more persistent symptoms, while others experience episodes that can come and go. Often, people who have panic disorder also experience other co-occurring psychiatric disorders, such as depression and other anxiety disorders. Even those with subclinical panic disorder have higher rates of co-occurring psychiatric disorders compared to those without any panic symptoms at all. Let's switch gears and talk about the onset and course of agoraphobia. Between 1/3 to 1/2 of people will have panic attacks prior to the onset of agoraphobia, and the average age of onset for those individuals is late teens. For those who do not have panic attacks prior to the onset of agoraphobia, the average age of onset is later, in the mid to late 20s. While most develop the disorder at these younger ages, 1/3 of people will have an onset after age 40. Agoraphobia tends to be a chronic illness if left untreated. Most individuals with agoraphobia also have co-occurring psychiatric disorders, such as anxiety, mood, and/or substance use disorders. That ends our discussion of the prevalence, onset, and course of panic disorder and agoraphobia. Join me next time as we talk about the causes of these disorders.